Hello ladies and Metal Chain and welcome to another replay cast. Today we are looking at the game in the 121. I'm playing with my Twitch subscribers, Panzer, Aztec and Truebar. Both of them are playing E50Ms. I'm playing obviously the 121. A pretty good matchmaking in terms of how many tier 10s are. We're pretty much the only ones, which is always nice. And team-wise the teams look reasonably equal, I would say. So it's promising to be close game. There's also no Artie, so it is promising to be a good game as well. So let's get into it. Winter Rurenberg on encounter. Rurenberg in general, I just despise this flank from the south spawn. It seems that you always lose if you go here, but on encounter you don't really get to spoil with a lot of options. First two shots pretty shitty in this game. The shot on the Batchet was unlucky. The shot on the Centurion I couldn't. Well, the shot on the Batchet was like, it should not have hit anyways. I still took the shot and pick up the kill on the T-30. This RU kind of confused me. Like, why did he stay there and take that damage for no reason? I don't know, but he did. So there's that. But yeah, for those of you who have watched me play on streams know that on Rurenberg I almost never go to this flank. I always go to the city, but encounter is slightly different. And if you play in a platoon of top tier medium tanks, then you should be fine here. But as you'll see in the end, we'll still struggle to control most of the map just because this flank is really hard to push. And we are going to experience just that. The real problem with this flank is that if you push, then tanks like that Jagdtiger and shit like that will just be able to shoot you without being spotted. That's really annoying and really inefficient, of course, to get shot by people you can't see just to like get the last like finishing shots on tanks like this 140. This shot is really poor. The bush is super annoying and can't see through it. It's really hard for me to read where can I even shoot, especially because there's a car in the way as well, so I can't really get the outline properly either. And here I'm fuck it up as to be expected. Before we get into too much action, my general thoughts on the 121 hasn't really changed. The tank is not really all that good. The lack of gun depression will destroy your capabilities to be competitive on most of the maps, and even the maps where you are competitive, you really wouldn't lose out on anything, really, if you play just a Russian medium tank. So there's no real reason to play this over Russian medium tanks, or apart from the hilarious derp value, but even that is not really here as the alpha damage is not even that high. Now this Jagdtiger is going to be a really nice snack for me. But yeah, as I said, like if this tank wanted to be competitive with the Russians, it either needed to have like way better aiming time or better DPM than the Russian mediums, and then you could consider this competitive. It would be kind of like the STB1 with no gun depression and higher alpha damage, but instead what you get is a medium tank with terrible aiming time, no gun depression, and not very good armor, because you can't really effectively use this armor because of the terrible gun depression. We do get the feed on the Jagdtiger, and I'm pretty sure this blind shot hit as well, so we are not in that terrible shape. Our team is doing great though. 3-8, what, 2 or 3.5 minutes into the game, pretty average for your standard allied team in World of Tanks. And once I realized that the score is so bad, I'm caring a bit less about trying to angle my tank against the type. I don't really mind taking that damage if I can do the damage back. It's not that important, because like in most cases this amount of health of mine is not gonna matter, because I'm gonna get rushed by like 6 tanks and die in a hilarious manner. That was really bad shot there, really bad adjustment. I should have just kept my gun straight and fired like it was, and it would have been most likely a hit. But we kind of came back. It was 4-8 and now it's 8-10. It's not that bad, but we're still obviously losing, and they still have a Waffle E100 on what I would imagine to be a lot of health, so that's also a bit problematic for us. And in games like this where the enemies are capping, usually are forced to choose between either going for the damage or going for the reset. Going for the reset here doesn't make a lot of sense, because there's like 5 or 6 tanks in the way, and if they wanted to cap, they could easily cap within 30 seconds. So it doesn't really make a lot of sense for me to go in there and try to reset and go in front of 4 tanks that would just literally kill me within seconds. So if they want to cap, they can cap, they will win, and there will be nothing we can do about it. Finally catch out this Waffle. Finally he makes a mistake there, and I managed to pick up the kill. The Batchet fucks off, and it seems that the Waffle left the cap and the Jagdtiger or something is still capping, maybe a 1390, but the 1390 is actually not there. I'm gonna meet him just in a second. And again, pretty much ignoring the cap. I mean, like, if they wanted to cap, they could have easily capped and won already, but it seems that that's not really what they're going for. One of my platoon mates dies to a Centurion that went back as well and managed to snipe him off, and now there's the 1390. A bit annoying for me because I can't really rush a 1390. Well, I can in theory. He should not be able to get away, but it's a bit annoying with a Leopard on my flank and who knows what else. But it seems that the Leopard fucked off, so I can go for the shots on the 1390 now. He sees me destroying a fence though, so he's on point with this. I don't know what that was. That was terrible play. I don't even know what he was thinking there. Didn't make any sense, to be honest. Now the Leopard one peeks over the top. Buffalo kills my other platoon mate, and now this is looking pretty shitty at the moment, especially looking at the health of the Waffle and the health of the Centurion. The Leopard is almost dead, however the Centurion, as we can see, is full health. And the Jagdtiger was just spotted, so it's probably it has to really be the backshot capping. There's nobody else really left, and yeah, slightly too late to get a shot. I still try. Maybe there was a fence or something in front of him, but that was no fence. That was a solid cover there. And now for the shot on the Waffle. Don't subscribe my first shot. Hopefully he would not be ready for it, and he was not. And now loading HE, obviously, because we are dealing with a Waffle E100. Almost 600 damage a shot. That's pretty damn healthy for like a 7 or 8 second reload, whatever this is. And now just putting one more in there. It seems that he's reloading, but I don't think I'll be able to get this shot in time here. And no, I won't. And there's the Leopard. Get shot in the side. Fuck up my shot, sadly. I was just trying to get lucky there because I really need to get lucky in this game to come back into this. And now the Leopard just fucks up immensely. He was not spotted when I killed him, but it was a really easy shot to take. And the Centurion full health. It's like if he would just rush me, I would have no chance to dealing with him. But he is not rushing me, so I still have a chance to shoot him. Now as another mistake by the Centurion and get a shot in for free. That's really important for me because now we're evened out the health, and he fucked up his shot. He did track me though, so I don't want to use the repair kit on something that is not killing me in this game, because I could still in theory come back if they just stop the cap. And there's the Centurion again. My aiming time is really terrible, so I take a shot quickly and try to fuck off, but my shot doesn't do anything and he misses. My reload is better, and here again I make a sacrifice of some health just to be able to aim and actually do damage to this guy. Yeah, kind of worth it with that high roll as well. The only sad part about taking that shot is that it put me in one-shot range for other tanks that are left alive apart from the backshot. I do finish him off, and now the Waffle should be coming anytime soon. I should be able to reload before he gets here anyways, and just being careful not driving in front of him because that would be really stupid. And now he doesn't really stand a lot of chance to kill me in that kind of angle, and I do pick his kill up as well, so we are at 7 kills already. Now the Ratchet leaves the cap and makes this easier for me. He could have just sat there and waited till I go in front of him and just shot me, but instead he goes full ham, and now I just have to take the chance that the Jagdtiger cannot shoot me and he's not relocated to the cap yet, and he wouldn't be really able to do that without actually starting the cap. He could be coming from behind me, but we'll see if that happens. Now this Batchet doesn't really stand a lot of chance to fight me in this kind of angle. This 5120 provides really excellent cover for me, and the Batchet's position is not really ideal for what tank he's driving. And second shot had to be a bit lucky to get that kill, but again, like, I had to get lucky in some regards to win this game. And now when dealing with this Jagdtiger, you remember that one shot that missed, that I shot blind that didn't kill the Jagdtiger. It would have been really, really much easier if that hit. And now this part of the game is like playing the lottery. Like, the Jagdtiger could be anywhere, he could one-shot kill me. Like, there's no way I could ever guess. I would guess though that he went to the middle of the map, or that he is still camping. So I drove forwards to kind of distract him on where I'm going, and then turn around just to check the other side. It's almost impossible to predict what a Jagdtiger like that would do in a game like this. The sad part is, as I said, taking that Centurion hits is that we are one shot, but then again, we killed at full health Centurion with only taking 2 hits, so that was a good trade for us regardless. And Now just literally playing the lottery. I could drive into his gun and there would be nothing I can do about it. If he's still camping a bush or something, I just have to hope that he's gonna be slow on the trigger, or his aim's gonna be terrible if I drive in front of his gun, that is. But just trying to use these bushes to spot him. It seems to not be there anymore though. But now we still have enough time to cap, so I'm going to do that. I don't really have enough time to go around the map, and if the Yak is camping, I can just go to the cap circle and lure him out that way. If he's actually in the cap circle, then I can kill him that way. And here he is, and lucky me, he's facing the other way. And that feeling that you know that you have carried a game like this, it's fucking amazing. And a lot of people keep asking me, why do you even still play World of Tanks? You complain a lot and it seems that you don't enjoy the game at all. Well, games like this is why I keep playing it. And it's sure, it's true, I complain a lot. But I complain mainly about one thing that is completely and utterly broken in World of Tanks. And it's obviously, guess what? Artillery, boys! The game mechanic is completely broken and ruins every single game you really spawn together with them. And really, the only reason I keep playing World of Tanks is because of games like this, the good old brawls where you don't get shit on by some wanker jerking off on you from the other side of the map just because he has XVM installed. But yeah, here's the end plate: Ace Tanker, Colabanos, Redley Walters, Top Gun, Steel Wall, and High Caliber. Pretty decent game for a tank that I described as one of the worst at tier 10, and it really is, but just in World of Tanks, pretty much every dog can have its day, every shitty tank can have that one good game. But overall, this tank will perform much worse than in this game. But yeah, in a total, 9.4k damage done, 9 kills, 1500 base experience, something like 700 assisted damage as well. I'm pretty sure it's the highest damage game in a medium tank I've had. Sadly, we didn't breach the 10k damage mark or the 10 kills, but cannot really complain about a game like this, can you? And really the only reason why I came back into this game is because we were losing so helplessly that the enemy players made bad plays. Like the Centurion played terribly for what kind of player he was, and the Batcha just really gifted me the win, and the Waffle was just reloading and trying to rush me, and I took advantage with an HE shot in the face and got a lot of damage on that guy as well. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this replay, and I will see you on the next one.